Hi, I'm Miss Lloyd, and today on the Resilient Stars Testimonial Time, we are joined with Jaylene, who's been on the program since grade 4, so that's for the past 2 years. Jaylene, I wanted to ask you, one of the things that we discuss in the program, we look at letting go mentally. What are a few techniques that you feel has been the most helpful to you in letting go mentally?
The few techniques that I think that helped me by letting go mentally was letting go of the negative things, focusing on the positive things, working my way up, no looking back. So like if you did something wrong in the past, do not look back. Just keep going forward. Don't worry about nobody else or about you until the school ends. Then that's when you start worrying about everybody else. You clean your house or whatever, but stay focused on what you have to do in school so you could get straight A's like what I did. When I was in fourth grade, I would always just do bad. I would always get into fights. I will not start it. I would not start it, but I will always finish it. Meaning I will always hit the other person, but they won't be able to hit me back because people were called like the security guards inside my school. They would call them, and I was still trying to go run to them and start fighting them and still. But after that day, I started going with Ms. Lloyd. She started teaching me letting go mentally. She started teaching me really positive things to get not to get overheated or nothing like that.
Thank you, Jaylene. And just so that people can understand, when we talk about letting go mentally, one of the things I know that we did is that we went through unhelpful thinking styles, right? Where we could see, how can I look at a situation that really, really bothers me in a more helpful way, where I could, get the lesson from the situation to grow. And another technique that we do all the time, we always draw our emotions. Can you tell me a bit about what that has been like for you, just drawing your emotions?
When I think it was like when me and Ms. Lloyd got into next year, like when I was starting to go in through fifth grade, like the start of fifth grade, we started drawing emotions. We started drawing like these faces, like when you put emojis in text messages, is like that, like heart emojis, sad emojis. It was like that. So basically, she tells us what to do and how we do it. She tells us, Ms. Lloyd tells us specifically, draw what you're feeling right now, or draw what you've been feeling past the past few weeks. Usually, before I started going with Ms. Lloyd, always draw mad, angry, sad, frustrated. I'll add a lot of things. I always get frustrated at a lot of things, even the tiny things ever. And my mom always tells me to quit it, stop it, end of conversation. That's it, period. But I keep going at it and at it and at it, just like my sisters. When I argue with my sisters before, I just kept going at it and at it and at it, and then after that, it will cause it to a fight, and then we will be on punishment because my mom told us never go into a fight. We should be sisters, meaning we should help each other do things, go to work, do things, help each other with school, do anything with each other. We're supposed to be active with each other. I mean, she gets it if we do a little petty talk, but don't fight. That's what she always tells us to do. Do
Yeah,
not fight at all. Because that's what sisters are not supposed to do. They're supposed to argue, yeah, because they have their ups and downs sometimes, but
sure.
don't take it out on others. So yeah, that's what Ms. Lloyd been helping me with, in the emotions, like I was talking to you guys about. The emotions help me. I like writing my emotions on paper. So like it's basically like me talking to Ms. Lloyd, but basically on paper. So when I actually see her on Fridays, I can tell her what I've been feeling the past few weeks, and I love
Yes,
that she's helping me and I'm helping her at the same time.
yes. Very beautiful. And you're absolutely right. We have this saying that, when we're mentors, that we're helping, yes, we're helping our mentees, but we're also growing and we're getting from giving of ourselves. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right, Jillian. You always, and your sisters, you apply yourselves to the program and you reap the rewards. I was just wondering, one of the other techniques that we close with all the time, we use something called diaphragmatic breathing, where we inhale and we exhale, nice and deep and slow breaths. Could you tell me how you've used that to help you focus in your schoolwork?
Oh, yeah, that is one of my second things that I have trouble on working on. Well, right now I really don't have no trouble working on it right now, but before, like in the middle of the school year, I will always get overheated when a teacher calls on me to read, say something, do something, present something in a class. But if it's like a group project or something, I won't get overheated because I'm usually the last one to read. But still, I still get overheated. I get frustrated. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get it wrong. Oh my god, I'm gonna get an F. Oh my god, my parents gonna be mad at me. Ms. Lloyd always tells me to take deep breaths. Deep, breathe in, breathe out, just like that, and do it slowly so you won't have to rush. Because if you rush, you're still gonna feel overheated. So when I was in that position, I will always get overheated. I will always think to myself, like I will always turn red because I'm light skinned, right? And not to be racist or anything, but I always get overheated. My cheeks start turning red, my hands start getting sweaty, and I cough my fist like this, cuff my fist like this. I'll go like this, and I'll just go like this with my fingers. I'll go like that, like fidget with them.
Yes.
So Ms. Lloyd have been teaching me not to do that, to breathe in, breathe out, like I just did, like do it 5 or 10 times if you have to. Do it at home, in the morning, in the afternoon, when you get mad or something, or anything like that. You could do whatever. You could just do it for fun sometimes.
Yes.
Do exercise like this. You could do like some. You could do so. Ms. Lloyd had told me if I get mad, like really, really angry, I could draw it on my paper, my emotions. I could do exercises with my neck, breathe in and breathe out, or we could do exercises like push-ups, sit-ups,
Yes.
and stuff like to bring our anger out. Then when we do it, we go in a nice hot shower, cold shower. Then we feel relaxed. Our body's all relaxed and stuff. That
Yes. Very good, Jaylene. And so you were saying that in school. So when you're explaining that in school, you found that you would get heated up. And when you say heated up, are you talking about anxiety? You thinking
yes,
like, okay. And then so now when your teacher calls on you, are you able to respond very calmly?
yes.
Very
Even
good.
though I still get the answer wrong, I still be like, okay, we can learn from our mistakes next time. So if she asks me again this question, I'll be like, okay, it's that one right there. It's gonna be A, and I'll get it correct, or I might still get it incorrect, but I still did good, and at least I tried my best to do it.
Excellent, Shailene. I'm so happy for you. I'm so grateful that
Thank
you've
you,
been a participant of the Resilient Stars program. We look forward to expanding our program globally so that children could get to experience what you experience learning the social emotional skills and the training that we provide. Thank you, Jaylene, for joining us on Testimonial Time at the Resilient Stars program. Bye for now.
Bye.
Virtual high five. You always remind me to do it. Okay. Thanks, Shailene.
You're welcome. Bye, Ms. Lloyd.
Bye, Shailene.